Ever wonder just how much Google really knows about you? It's a question that lingers in the back of many minds, especially as we increasingly rely on the internet for, well, just about everything. The answer? It's more than you probably think. Every question you type, every fleeting curiosity that pops into your head and you decide to search, and every plan you make online, Google is often the first place we turn to seek answers and solutions. It's not just a search engine anymore, it's become the internet's central brain, quietly and subtly shaping how we live, how we interact, and even how we think. Before Google came along, searching online was a chaotic mess, filled with irrelevant links, endless spam, and a seemingly endless cycle of frustration. Then, two Stanford PhD students came up with a radical idea that would change everything. They believed that search shouldn't just count keywords, it should actually understand the relevance and context of the information, and the authority of the source. Their core vision? To rank information not just by its presence on the web, but by its inherent quality and its overall value, not just its mere presence. This simple yet powerful idea transformed Google from just another search engine option and propelled it into becoming the central nervous system of our entire digital world. Therefore, understanding Google's journey from its humble beginnings is absolutely key to understanding the modern internet as we know it today. It all started with a single, powerful idea, a light bulb moment, that fundamentally changed how we find information, and ultimately how we live our daily lives in this increasingly digital age. Google didn't just organize the web in a neat and tidy fashion, it effectively became the web's brain, the go-to source for knowledge and understanding. And it all began with a revolutionary new way to search for and access information. Back in the late 90s, the web was a digital frontier, vast and untamed. But it was also a mess. Information overload was the norm, and finding what you needed felt like searching for a needle in a haystack. Websites were cluttered, search engines were rudimentary, and the whole experience was often frustrating. Enter Larry Page and Sergey Brin, two bright minds at Stanford University. Their breakthrough? PageRank, a revolutionary concept that would change the way we navigate the internet forever. PageRank was an algorithm that saw links between websites not just as connections, but as votes of confidence. Each link was a signal, a testament to the value and credibility of the linked page. But not all links were created equal. A link from a trusted, authoritative site meant significantly more than a link from a lesser-known or less reputable source. Suddenly, search results were ranked, not just by the presence of keywords, but by reputation, relevance, and the collective wisdom of the web. This innovative approach made Google's results dramatically smarter, far more useful, and ultimately more trustworthy than anything else available at the time. People noticed the difference. Word spread like wildfire. Google's clean, uncluttered homepage and consistently superior results quickly set it apart from the competition. PageRank ingeniously used the web's own inherent structure to organize itself, creating a self-improving system that learned and adapted over time. As more and more people linked to high-quality content, Google's brain got sharper and more refined. The internet, in a way, was building its own collective intelligence, one link at a time, guided by PageRank. This groundbreaking technology didn't just make search better, it propelled Google to the very center of the digital world, a position it continues to hold today. The secret sauce behind Google's success? Trust, authority, and a fundamentally smarter way to find exactly what matters amidst the vast ocean of information. Google wasn't just another search tool, it was much more than that. It was the catalyst, the spark that ignited a new era of information access and digital possibilities. And this was only the very beginning of Google's journey, and the ongoing evolution of the internet itself. PageRank was brilliant, but it needed fuel, data. Every search you make teaches Google what you want, what you need, and what matters to you. Billions of searches daily create a real-time map of human curiosity. Google uses this data to refine itself, learning from every click, every back button, every trend. It's a feedback loop. The more we search, the smarter it gets. When news breaks, Google learns new words, people, and questions instantly. This isn't just a database. It's a living, learning entity. PageRank gave Google structure, our data gave it consciousness. Now Google understands context and intent, not just words. It knows when you want a car, not a cat, just by learning from millions of searches. Our collective intelligence powers Google's digital brain. Google didn't stop at search, it built an ecosystem. Gmail, Maps, Chrome, Android. Each product feeds data back to Google's brain. Gmail turned email into another source of insight. Maps revolutionized navigation, using real-time data from our phones. Chrome gave Google a window into our entire browsing life. Each tool is great alone, but together, they create a powerful, interconnected system. The more you use, the more Google knows about your habits, your travels, your interests. Google isn't just a search engine, it's the platform for your digital life. It's the operating system for how we interact with information. Convenience comes at a price. Your data fuels the brain. What's the next evolution for Google? Where is the tech giant headed? It's about understanding the true meaning behind our searches, not just mechanically matching keywords. It's a shift in how information is processed. The knowledge graph is central to this, connecting disparate facts, linking people, places, and things together in a web of interconnected information. Understanding the complex relationships between them, moving beyond simple keyword recognition. Now Google is increasingly able to answer our questions directly, providing immediate solutions, rather than just pointing us to a list of websites that might contain the answer. Artificial intelligence and machine learning algorithms allow Google to grasp context, user intent, and even the nuances of ambiguous language. Sophisticated algorithms like BERT and MUM are designed to make Google conversational, almost like interacting with another human being. The AI is evolving, transforming from a simple librarian to a knowledgeable scholar capable of reasoning and inferring information much like we do. Google started with the basic task of ranking web pages, then it learned and adapted based on the vast amounts of data we provided, and now it's taking the next step, learning how to truly think and understand. It's essentially built a functional brain for the entire internet, organizing, interpreting, and ultimately controlling the flow of knowledge. But with such immense power concentrated in a single entity, we have to ask ourselves some critical questions. What does it truly mean for the future of our data, our personal privacy, and the very fabric of our digital future? That's a crucial conversation that we all need to be a part of.